Hi friends, welcome to Quantum PyPro. So today agenda is we are going to discuss about the three different type of Python versions. So those are 3.6.2, 3.7.0 and 3.12. After that installation, after downloading all these three type of Python versions, installations of three versions. Okay, and next we are going to check the installations whether three versions has been default installed or not. After that, how to switch between these three versions: 3.6.2 to 3.7.0 or 3.6.2 to 3.1 and 3.12 to 3.70. So in this way you can switch from Python version which is active. Only one Python version can be active at a time. Okay. After that we are going to install some of the libraries for these three versions of the Python. Okay, we have to install individual libraries for the different type of version. So whenever the active version of the Python is going to working on that, so whatever the project we are going to execute for that particular version we have to install. So let us say if we install any type of one library for the 3.6.2, it is not at all going to work with the 3.7.0 because any one version of the Python is going to be active, right? After that some of the projects are going to be executed. Okay, let us start the downloading and installation of the different type of Pythons. Okay, go to release. After that search, first version is 3.6.2. from here we are going to select and scroll it down. Next we have to install the executable installer with the 64-bit. It's already downloaded. Next we are going to download the go to all release 3.7.0. download the same version for the executable 64-bit. Yes, it is also downloading. Now we have to download the latest version of the Python. Let us say whatever the latest it is, you can download 3.13.0. no problem, you can take this also. So it is also downloading. So we are having three versions: 3.6.2, 3.7.0 and 3.13. So first of all we are going to install the 3.6.2. so we are talking about this installation part. What we have to do is add Python 3.6 to the pod. Okay, what it is called, you just click this one. Okay, next install now. So what is the purpose of this, I will explain you later while switching from the one version of the Python to another version of the Python. Once the installation has been done, then again we are going to install rest of the two Python versions. Then 3.7.0. So don't click this one, directly you should install. Three point 13.0. Done. Okay, now we are going to check all the versions, which version has been installed. How to check? Window button plus R, go to the command prompt, then type Python. So 3.7.0 is the active one. Okay, now we have to switch to the 3.6.2 in the sense how to do. Go to the window button, environmental, system, edit environment, go to the settings, go to the system environmental variables and go to the path. Don't change anything here, you just go to the path and go to the edit. Here you can find all the scripts. So scripts and Python, please remember the scripts should be in the top of this. So this is the hierarchy, this is the priority. So whatever the version is going to be displayed here, the same version is going to be active. So now we have the active version of the 3.7.0. We are going to switch from 3.7.0 to 3.6.2. How? Just to select the scripts first of all, then move it to the up. Later we have to move to the 3.6 below the scripts. Now 3.6 scripts and 3.6. Okay. Again same command. Now we have to reopen the window. Yes, it is switched to the 3.6.2. In the same way, we have to switch from environmental variables, path, edit, 3.12 or 3.13 is also okay, because we didn't click on that one now. That's why. So what we are going to do is move active, but but we didn't click on that path. Now we will check with version 3.62 only. So while running that one, if you add the path, then it is going to be make active. Again we will run the setup for the 3.13.12 from the downloads. 3.13.0 modify. Next. Yes, add Python to the environmental variables. Now you can change the hierarchy in the environment. Path, edit, .12, 3.6, 3.7. Otherwise directly you can add here. Edit, new, otherwise edit, new. Okay, go to the installation path where it is installed. C, users, admin. Here app data. Actually this thing, the app data folder is in hidden mode. See, check it once. It is in always hidden mode. You won't get that like this type of folder. How to view in the sense, just to go to the view, go to the options, change folder options and search options, go to view, and later by default it is in the don't show hidden files, folders and drives. You have to click on the show hidden files and you have to uncheck these three. Okay, check the settings, go to the app data, then local. Here we can find programs, Python. So here three parts has been installed. So from here we can browse. Python exe is there, scripts. So this is the path we are going to add to the variables. New scripts. Okay, again just a Python. Yes, go to path, edit, new, Python. Now scroll it to the up. Like this you can add into the manual also. Okay. Now we will check 3.0. In this way you can switch different type of versions of the Python. Now what is next step is, so in this we completed 3 different type of versions. Those are 3.6, 3.12, 13. So installation of 3.0 over. Checking the installation of all versions of the Python is already done. Switching from the Python 3 with different type of version, that is also done from 3.6 to multiple versions. So now what we are going to do is installation of the libraries. So we are going to execute any one Python program. Okay, then let us see what it is going to ask, which type of libraries they want we can install. Okay, let us start. Clock. Okay, clock analog. So this program we are going to execute. So how to execute, in the sense, if you are clicking on the double click clicking the file by double click all, so it won't execute. Just like that, it will open the window, it will crash down, because whatever the library is required for this program, it is not installed. So you want to check, in the sense, which type of library, means which library is already installed in your Python environment. You can check like window, or go to the command prompt. What is the command for the to check the libraries whether it installed or not? Pip list. That's it. This is the only library by default. Python installer package has been installed. This is the version. Okay, what we need is how to execute this program for the analog clock. Clock analog is select here. Okay, go to the command prompt from this folder. D desk 2810. This is the default path for this program. Okay, now which type of program it is? Python space, what is the file name? Clock underscore analog. .py. Now press enter. What it is called? PyTZ. So it is saying that this module is named not found. Module not found error. So you should install this type of library. Just what is the installation library installation command? Pip space install space library name pytz. Enter. So what it is saying is, one more update is for the Python installation package. By default it is already installed at 24.2. Now it is a new upgrade is available for the 24.3.1. So how to run this one? Just to copy and paste the same command here. It is already given here. You are just upgrading the Python installer package. Copy, paste, enter. Automatically it is going to be updated. And every time we are going to execute these commands, it won't show this type of notification. Okay. Now again, you want to execute the same main program, in the sense, press the up arrow of the key from the keyboard. 1, 2. It is already there. Yes, this one. Enter. Yes, it's came already. See here. This is the program. Again I am going to execute same command. So all the clock size has been a transparent mode. That's why it is a little bit of a visible problem. Now I am going to execute one more time. You just check it once. I am going to minimize this window once it is executed. See, you want to clearly, you want to see, in the sense, if I open any type of folder, then you are able to see, I think. Yeah, see. So how many are there total? 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 5 into 8 40. So we are seeing here 40 countries timelines. 40 5 into 8 40 countries timelines. We are going to check the program also. So most modified versions also we are going to check right away. Let us check. So you want to close, in the sense it's a script, directly you can close, otherwise you can close the command prompt. Again it came to the basic path. So we will check the program. You can open with the notepad also, that's not a problem. So what we are going to do is, first of all, the related to the program is import to tkinter as a tk, import to time pytz. So these are the imports we are taking from the libraries. So import random and mathematics. So list of the 40 countries and their time zones. So this is the defining of this or different type of countries, which country you are going to make, and these are the data. So function to get the current time from the country. So this is the command. Random color generator for the multi-layer grids. So we are taking every clock is having a different type of colors. So you should not confuse in that sense. That's why we are making a different type of colors for the each clock. That's why we are using multicolor 06 for the, this is the basic colors. So functions to draw the clock hands for the each time. What is meant by clock hands? In the sense, it is a clock's hands for the needles, for the seconds, for the minutes, and for the hours. Okay, and draw the circular face for the clocks, x center radius, y center radius. These are the measurements. Get the hour, minute. So divided by 12. This is the mathematics. Hours, minutes, and the seconds. Calculate the angles. How much angle it should rotate the singles. I mean the seconds needle, minutes needle, and hours needle. This is the calculation for that. Calculate the length of the hand. This is fixed. Draw the second hand, draw the minute hand, draw the hours hand. Draw the center dot. We should take the reference as a center dot. This is the center dot as a reference for all the clocks. Update the function to redraw from the clocks all the countries. After that, setting the GUI with the full screen mode. So whenever we are going to run this program, we are getting the full screen mode only. For that, we are going to the full screen and to transparent color, because there is no background available here. If you make white, then you are able to see full white. What we made here, in the sense, here we made the transparent color, so that you can see the transparent all the clocks. In the next coming version, we will make with the different type of BG also. BG for a background, FG for the foreground. In the same way, this is the canvas. This is a font which we are going to use. Padex BG is a black. Make all rows and columns expandable to fill the full version. 8 into 5, 40. Bind the escape to exit the full screen. Whenever we are going to press the escape button, then it is going to be exit, escape. That's it. This is the first basic program. Now we will try with the another program. So how another program is going to be run, in the sense, in the same way we are going to run the next one. Clock analog 1. So what is the difference between here and there? We made one modification, that is BG is white, not transparent. Each second the color of this text is going to be changed, updating in every second. Okay, now we will execute the another program. What was that file name? 2. What we did is, here we are going to insert the numbers inside the clock, so that for the better view you can see the numbers. Now 3. So what we did is we insert the same numbers, but it is in the 24 hours format. You can check it. 24 hours. Maybe you are not that much clear about this circular radius and all. If you are increasing the diameter of this radius of this single clock, you are getting a less number of the clocks on the screen. Okay, that also we will update in the next coming programs. Like this also we can modify all our Python codes. For the 24 hours file format also we can use. What next? 4. Like this. I increase the diameter, radius of the circle, then automatically it is going to clear visual, but it is some padding is there, that's why the bottom rows are not visible. You can change the measurements from the code however you want. Next. Clock digital. .py. What is the difference between that and this program? So both are, that is analog one, this is the digital one. That's it. So we are given the BG for the each color, it has to be modified and each color has to be updated every second. The content name should be same and the time is also different. Like that you can modify. The same measurement here also we are going to use 5 into 8. 5 into 8. So 5 columns and 8 rows. 40 countries. So you can change these modifications, or if you have how many you want, which country you want, you can modify the program in this clock digital. So you want to see the program in this, I can show you. Open with Notepad. Like that. Same, everything has been saved. 5 columns and 8 rows. The difference is that is a circular, this is a rectangular BG and a digital clock. That's it. So that is a basic one, because only 1 or 2 libraries I think installed. So now what we are going to do is we will run the same program from the different type of different Python version. So what is now what is activated Python now? Go to the command prompt, check Python. So now it is running on the 3.13. Now we are going to switch to the 3.6. Again go to environmental variables, go to the path, edit 3.6 script, move it to up. Next 3.6, move it to up. Okay, okay, okay. Check it once. Yes. Again we will run the same program. Again it will ask for the same library, because that library has been installed for the 3.13.0. Okay, now we will check the same program. Clock analog. Go to the command prompt, Python space .py. See, the same library it is going to ask. Why? That library has been installed to the different type of version of the Python, not for this. So what we are going to do, again we have to install the same library. Pip install pytz. No matching distribution for the pytz. Maybe that is compatible with the upgraded version of the Python. Maybe it is greater than 3.6.2. we will check the same command online, whether maybe the command may be different. So what we have to do is we have to go to the Google, we have to give the command, then we will redirect to the website is called PyPy. Then they will give the exact command for that. PyPy website, pypy.org. Same. Before that, this is the release history, download files. So download files in the sense what? So offline we can download the libraries. So this is the way how we are going to install the libraries is called the online, and we can download the libraries and we can install through the manual from the installation folder. That is also one model is there. So we are going to check how many versions of the library is there. This is called the release history. Maybe we are using right away this one before 2024 February, September, like this. We can have more versions. So some of the libraries are may having this type of different versions, or somebody is having directly a year and a month in the format or version format, different type of we will get. Okay, let us say 3.6.2 we will compatible test. Programming language Python. Versions is not given, so this version we will try to install 2023. Maybe this will support, otherwise we will go to the most old dated version of the PyTZ. Okay, now I have to go more back, or maybe functions are calling something, commands may be different from the older. We'll go to the 2022 one. No. No. 2020, it's a 4 years old. Could not find a version that is satisfied the requirement of PyTZ 2018 from the versions. No matching distribution found for PyTZ 2018. Matching means what? For what it is matching? Okay, we'll change the version, Python version to 3.7.0, then we will check it. Maybe compatible version is there. Yes. It is compatible with the 3.7.0. And the same here also. Python installation package upgradation is needed. Simply copy, paste. Next time it won't ask. See, started. So it is compatible, this program is compatible with the 3.7.0 and 3.13.0, but it is not compatible. One of the library is not compatible with this program 3.6.0, this Python. Actually, if you are using a different type of library for the same function or for the same program, you can get the same output by using different type of libraries. Again, maybe that is a conflict with the 3.7.0 and 3.13.0, because all the versions which is going to be support for the 3.6.0, that is may not compatible with the 3.7.0 and greater. So if the most libraries are going to be compatible with the 3.7.0, may not compatible with the higher versions of the 3.7.0. That will be so much differences between the libraries and the versions and the Python versions, like that. So one by one small program we are going to execute, then we will gain more knowledge about these versions also. Okay, now we will try to execute one more program, that is called Clock Digital. Copy the file name, go to command prompt, Python space file name, enter. Directly it came. Escape. Over. We will try to execute one more program like GUI. We will do one thing. So we already executed from the 3.7.0 and the 3.13.0. Now we will try to execute one program with the 3.6.2. For to execute this program, again we have to go to the environment variable to change the priority of the Python versions. GUI Python space GUI.py. Directly it came, means all the libraries is going to be supported with the 3.6.2. In the same way, we will try to execute this program with the rest of the two versions also. Okay, basic GUI and medium GUI, so that you can have the text boxes, read input from the user, and advanced GUI like a option 1 to drop down list and checkbox and submit button. Yes, option 1 checked, no, check me again, checked, like that it will come. So premium GUI like this. It's a small example, tab 1, tab 2, like that. Okay, so we will install, we will execute one more program from here itself. GUI 1. It is came to full screen. So this is the basic GUI, show info, this is the info, basic GUI, change label changed, basic, feature 15 has been executed, like that you can have the basic GUI. Okay, this type of. So again, feature 2, open medium GUI. The background colors has been changed, some of the options has been left, and some of the features has been added into this, like that. Advanced GUI, the same thing, not more or anything like that. Open premium GUI, again, background and change. You can change by default also, like that. We'll change, execute. Or we'll change this GL1 program. That's it, so simple it is. The same for basic, medium, advanced, premium. You can change the features here. Create feature from the medium GUI, like that. Okay. We'll try to execute one more program. T_br transparent browser. Transparent browser. I'm going to execute with this transparent browser. T_br.py. No more PyQt module is not there. We will install this module. Pip install PyQt. See. This version of the library is not compatible with the 3.6.2. So what we are going to do is we have to change the library in the program or change the version of the Python. We will switch to the 3.7.0. Same program we are going to run again. Python space transparent br.py PyQt pip install PyQt. It is downloading, so it is compatible with the 3.7.0 and more, because if we open one window, what it means, Visual Studio, maybe it is a CPP tools. Okay, so what we have to do is we need the CPP tools from Microsoft. We have to install that one for the PyQt. So in this way, after installing this Microsoft Visual Studio, again we have to get back to the same program. It is going to be executed. Now we will try with the another program, World Clock py. We will try with the World Clock py. Python space, yes. So what it is doing is it is going to plot 1 second needle. So it is going to plug 1 second needle for just a style purpose and the colorful being as using it, and the dynamics color has been not updating every second here, and you can change static colors and BGs and FGs are going to be used. We will change one more model of this world clocks also. I am going to execute that one. Let us see. World clock 1. _1. Dynamically it is updating the BG for every second. And it is having the minimize, maximize, restore buttons too. We'll check the program. All the countries. So every second, these are the random color generator set of colors. It is going to be updating every second for the BGs of the clocks. The same thing again, update the clocks, minutes, seconds, hours, circles, draw hands, same thing it will come. World clock apple, root main loop, that's it. So it is going to use this library, PyTZ, and maths, random, Random library is for the to change the colors dynamically. So this Pixel API, Pixel API 1, Pixel API plotter, so these are the API access. So we have to give the API access, API key into our program, so that it is going to be extract the data from that particular website, and you can search from your directly Python programs. So upcoming videos I can show you. Here also the same. We will try to execute ISS orbiter, International Space Station orbit, how it is going to be moving around the Earth, like that it is going to be. Maybe we will try to execute with this one. Otherwise, in the coming next videos, I am going to show that particular program. Okay, ISS underscore orbit. Python space underscore. NumPy is not there. Matplotlib library is not there. We have to install this library too. Over. Again we will try to run that program. Sky field library is not there. We will install that library. Like that, it's a sample of the ISS. Okay, in the same way we will try to execute ISS orbit 1. Same library set it is going to happen. So this is the orbit of the ISS, how it is going to be rotate around the Earth. This is the canvas, how we are going to explain. This is the red color is the orbit. Countries. We will try to execute this countries app. So select a country to view on Google Maps. Let us say Belgium. Directly it is redirecting to the Belgium on the Google Maps. If you are zooming out, then you can see directly border of this Belgium too. In this way you can select any type of any country from the our program. Maybe I don't think so it will come again. We have to close the application, we have to run it again. We'll see. Cambodia. Yeah, it is coming. Cambodia is updated and Cambodia is showing the country map. So simple program it is. Cuba. Yes, Cuba. Okay, like that. We'll check the program right away. Countries. All the country list, drop down list, you can find all the countries here, all 195 countries, list of 195 countries. In this way you can add, otherwise you can access this, you can execute this program from the API access also. So many more programs are there, many more applications are there, many more websites are there. They are going to give all the data related to all the different type of countries, so that you can use it free of cost for their API access to grab or extract the data from their website. Okay, so import into the this into the web browser simply. After that, what I going to do? So this is a font, Helvetica, everything is there. So dark background for the premium look. You can change this color. So this is a color code. BG means background. Here 1A, 1A, 1A is there now. Like that you can change. If you want any color, you can change. Like that, giving all this. So web browser, where it is going to redirect it to the Google Maps. Place a selected country. So what is going to happen in this, in between these two borders, whatever the country you are going to select. Let us say if you select the Germany, then the same message is going to be printed here. It is going to be redirected to the Google Maps. From this is a simple program. Okay, and countries one. We'll try to check what is the difference between countries and countries one. Countries directly one, not underscore. Yeah. So that is from the Google Maps. This is from the Google Earth. Australia. It is going to be redirected to the earth.google.com. That is the Google Map. Australia. I mean, here also the border has been highlighted for the Australia. Maybe we have to, yeah, it came here because it is rotating. In this way we can find a different type of countries here. North America. It's also simple programs to get the redirector from the Google Earth and the Google Maps. Okay. If you are turning around here, so you can have the country border, North America. Like that you are having the pinned one. From here you can select any type of layers, which labels, and directly simply it is going to impose all this content and targeted area or country from the program. That's it. It's a simple one. Okay. GUI over. What is COG? I already forget it because I am helping all more programs from here. I forget it what is meant by COG. Let us try to execute the COG one. What is COG? COG.py pandas. Names. We are installed. These are the libraries. After that, we will check how many libraries has been installed till now for all the programs. OpenPyXL. Oh my God. This is related to the Excel file integration. I don't know what it is. I forget it. Let us try to execute. OpenPyXL in the sense it is related to, maybe it is going to extract the data from the Excel, or it is going to be write all the data into the Excel, or it is going to be plot some of the random data from the Excel to the plotting, like that. Random student data, random student data.xls. We will give some of the random data on the desktop because it is already that file is not available in this laptop. Okay, I will try to execute this same program in the coming videos. So what else the program has been left? Library. What it will say library? maybe it will show the files, the commands and the features of the library, maybe application like that, executions or syntax. Python space lib.py, select a library, pandas. Yeah, so purpose, a library for the data manipulation and analysis. Functions, what are the functions, sample functions of this particular library, pandas. Examples, import pandas, syntax. So domain analysis, data analysis, and domain is the data analysis. Installation command, pip install pandas, version is 1.5.3. in the same way you can find a number of libraries here. High level neural network API of building access learning model purpose, like that you can use for the Keras. So why this many only visible in my program, in the sense that is the only libraries has been installed in our laptop, that's why it is showing the same. We can check what are the libraries has been installed in our laptop for this version of the Python. Go to command pip list. So these are the libraries has been installed. For which version of the Python we installed? Python for the 3.7.0. So this list may be different for the 3.6.2. This list may be different for the 3.13.0. Got it? Like this, we are having more conflicts about the versions and versions of the Python and versions of the library. So till now we are talking about only one library compatibility with the different type of Python, different versions of the Python. Now a conflict will come from one library to another library in the same versions of the Python. In the sense, let us say we are using pandas for the 3.7.0 versions of the Python. So for the Python 3.7.0, pandas version compatibility with the 1.1.1.5 is compatibility with the another library, let us say Pillow, Python image library, okay, Pillow 9.5.0. if you are using these two library, when your program has been executed successfully, in the sense these both libraries having compatibility with the version 3.7.0. maybe in the 3.6.2 versions of the Python, these two libraries may don't have the compatibility. Maybe this version is going to be increase, maybe this version is going to be decrease, like that. You will find the difficulties in the different versions of the libraries, different libraries, not the same library, okay, like that. Let us say NumPy is 1.21.6. here we are using PyTZ for the 2024.2. this is the latest one. For the 3.6.2 we searched for the up to 2017 also we went, that is also not compatible. Maybe that is released later versions of the Python, that's why it is not compatible. Like this, if you are trying with the different type of libraries for the different type of compatibility of the library and the different type of compatibility with the Python also. So so many versions compatibilities are there in between the libraries and the Python. Okay, we will try to execute another program. Image format conversion or converter, maybe it is. We'll try to execute this one. First of all, we will copy the file name Python image format. Now select the image. We should have the image first of all. We will create one image, MS Paint, here you write it down. Size is So save it as JPEG format on the desktop. JPEG 1_JPEG desktop. Okay, now we will select the JPEG. Okay, image selected. Select the output format. So our output format is by default it is a JPG, and we are going to convert this image into the PNG, BMP and the GIF. Same image. Convert the image to the PNG. It is came PNG. Same thing, image. Now converting into the BMP. Yes, it came here, BMP. Now converting into the GIF. Converted GIF. In this way you can use this as a file format changer. Why I am going to propose this program, in the sense you may have to use this type of program for the audio and the video and for the screen recording, like that. Okay, I will show you why I am using this type of programs. We are having a list of screen recorders, SR. Yes, or yeah. So how many we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So SR for the screen recording. Why I am using this screen recording, in the sense while we are executing the screen recording for the making videos for the YouTube and these all, so we have to pay something. We have to pay the money to get the screen recording and all. So what we are going to try is, so we are making a one screen recording software coding from the Python. Already we did step by step, we already executed, and we are reduced to make it a program under complexity. To reduce the complexity, we made a simple dot, so that you can just click on the dot, the screen is recording is going to start. Whenever we are going to stop, it is going to stop. So no need of giving the money or professional features like that. Whatever it is, you can add into this type of programs. How it is going to be look from the basic version to advanced version, I am going to show. Just check it once. sr.py. sr.py. So here one more point I want to tell you. CV2 is for the computer vision 2. So computer vision, in the sense it will come into the computer vision CV part of the images and videos, because we are going to record the images and video. So it is related to the computer vision. So directly we can't install this library like alias. So CV2 is called the alias. Alias, in the sense, if you give the command pip install CV2, it is not at all going to install. See, so this is called the alias CV2. How to install, in the sense it is having specific version, I mean the specific calling name, like our childhood names or no, like that, it is called CV2. But directly we can't import here. I mean after installing this computer vision part 2, then we can import the CV2, or define, we can call while using this program, we can call like that. Okay, so pip install open CV Python. Yes, now it is going to install. So this is the command. CV2 is called the alias, so that our childhood names we can call. So how to find these all, in the sense, for all the libraries it is not like that. So some of the libraries maybe it is called the alias, like that it will take directly CV2. By running 3 to 4 programs or 5 programs, you can remember that CV2 and small library versions and the library names is going to be called in from the alias. Okay, we will try to execute one more time. PyAuto GUI, this is also needed. So please remember, whatever the libraries you are going to utilizing, you are installing for this version of the Python. Again, if you change the versions of the Python, again you have to install all the libraries. Maybe the versions which you installed for the 3.6.0 is differ from the 3.7.0. Whatever the libraries we are going to install for the 3.7.0, it is maybe different for the 3.13.0, like that. Okay, done. Recording started. Press enter to stop recording. So I am going to take this time seconds as a references to see to record whether it is recording or not. Then we are going to check for the 10 seconds. Then we will stop from 10 to 20. So this is the basic versions of the recorder. You have to when you are executing this program, the recording has been started with the basic default directory. So when we are pressing the stop, the enter button, it is going to stop. So now we are going to stop at 30 to 32. Yes, recording stopped. It came. The basic version, that's it. Where the program is, the Python program is, there only it is going to save. See, 932, 932. This is the output. We will check this output. It is recording. This is the basic versions of the screen recording we made with the Python. So no need of paying anything, and it is unlimited. It's not like that it a window or screen or tab or paid or for 1 month or trial version, nothing like that. Okay, now delete this one. Again we will try to execute the SR1. What is the little bit upgrade of the program will be there. We will check the program, what is the basic program for the screen recording and all. PyAuto GUI, NumPy, computer vision and threading and time. The basic defaults are all libraries has been used, and import CV to computer vision 2 we are importing from the OpenCV Python. Here the output, what is output file name? It is in the AVA audio video output file name and extension, and FPS frames per second. Now by the default is 20, we can make it up to the 120. Okay, like that. And the data, define the start recording, stop recording, stop, release the video. That's a so simple program. So that by this basic programming you can have your own screen recorder, right? Like that we can make more softwares which are premium. If you compare to other softwares, we can use a Python coding to make it as a default. We will try to execute one more program that is called SR1. Let us see what is the features has been added into the second program. What it is called SR1 directly. Yes, see, this is the basic. Start recording, stop recording, frames per second, 20. From here you can select how many frames you have to, like that, 30, and start recording. Recording may started, record started. In the same here also we will find the 5 seconds of the time or 10 seconds. Up to 35 we can make it and you can stop it. Only the UI part has been modified. Yes. Stop. Recording stop. So maybe this UI may differ. Simple looking, premium colors, all the colors fadings and the gradients of the colors has been used in this. We'll check the color, we will check the coding also for this. First of all we will check whether it is recorded or not. Output AVA 935, yes, it is recorded. See, but the thing is we recorded 5 seconds or 10 seconds I think, but it is going to be run as so much fast for the multiple it is going to be so much fast. The coding has been written as a to play. While recording it will record the same time format, but while playing it will play into the 2x or 3x speed. See how the time is going to be very fast here, like that. So we can change that speed of the time also from the basic program. So SR1 is over. Now we will go to the SR2. Start recording. This is a full screen. See the difference. The basic difference has been increased into the, this is a full screen that is made by the restore and all. So now it is going to be stop recording. Escape. If you press the escape again, it will come to the default window. Recording stopped. Output AVN. Full screen it will come directly. So much less time, because the video is going to be running into the 2x or 3x speed. That's why we recorded 4 seconds, it will come into 1 or 2 seconds. That's it. Over. Like that. What is next? Delete this output. SR 3. Screen recorder 3. Make it simple. Make it simple. Before that we have to select the frame rate, stop button different, start button different. Now what we did is we just made a one simple button to start and to stop the video recording in a single button. If any use, that's it. Same button. Now it is recording. We will wait for some time. Maybe you are finding a difficulty while watching the output video. That's why I am trying to make more duration for this program. So you can change the speed and we can change the frame rate. It is going to be recorded like that. You can. Finally, I think we reached for the same constant time 1:1. Means how much time you are going to be make record. That should be run while playing into the video the same duration. Maybe it is a 1 second for the 1 second, 10 seconds for the 10 seconds, and for the 5 minutes for the 5 minutes, like that. Now I am going to stop this recording and we will see whether it is recorded or not. Again, stopped, escape. Output heavy. Yes. See how much fast it is going. Stop recording. It is continuously playing. See here how much fast it is going. Maybe it is the video is running with the 2x speed, like that. We are having one more update on this. Delete the output. SR4 is there. SR3, yeah, SR3, SR1, SR2, SR3, SR3.1 is also there. SR3.1 we will make it. Record and stop. These are basic versions. Actually it is, maybe it is even the images per every second it is going to save all the images, MP4 or every second different type of photo. We should stop it, otherwise my folder is going to be full with these screen recording for every second. I think we should stop it. You are unable to see because it is a screen by screen, like that. Screen recording. Only these are the images. So transparent mouse, we will try that one. And finally WhatsApp, automated WhatsApp. These are the programs are there. We are going to execute in the next video. and word clouds already this two program has been done. Automation of the WhatsApp me and WhatsApp me 1, WhatsApp me 2. These are also is going to execute. All programs left, plotter 1 and plotter 2. These are the plotters which is going to extract the content and the data from the Excel, and it is going to plot on the Django based plotter. Pixel API access, Mass API library, ISS orbits already done, image format has been done, GUI done, countries done. This is some Microsoft software has been needed for this executor. So clocks, analog, digital has been done. API weather has been done. We will try to execute this 1A and borderless browser. Borderless browser in the sense that directly it is going to be redirected or it is going to be executed. We will check it. This borderless browser 1 and 2 programs are there. We will try to execute. Take this file names Python space borderless browsers. For that you need PyQt5. Maybe this is required the Microsoft some software. Yeah, Visual Studio is required. CPP build tools. We will try to execute, try to download. CPP build tools we need. Maybe it will take more time to get download. Visual Studio installer. So this is also required to run this and to download, execute the CPP build tools. Here we should go for the Python. Desktop. 6 GB total space required is 6.67 GB installation. Individual components, we don't know basic which version is going to be compatible with this Python, no? That's why we are not at all going to change the individual component. That we need the package. Language is English is enough. Installation, we can't do anything in this. And the workloads will be the .NET CPP, .NET Windows installer, Azure development, data storage, Office builds, web development, Node.js, Visual Studio extension development. Okay, I think it's enough. It will take more time. We'll try to execute on that program. Borderless browser, leave this also. This both are will come into the same category. We will try to execute 1 and A. What are those? We will see. .py request, it is needed request library. URL lab version 3.0 OpenSSL is currently. We should downgrade, I think so. URL lab 3 is not at all compatible with the OpenSSL, so we should downgrade this library. we will take the help of the ChatGPT. Some compatibility issue is here also. Will upgrade or downgrade? OpenSSL 1.1.1 plus currently. Okay, we will check the library versions of the OpenSSL. To install OpenSSL, and URL is 207. So to downgrade the URL lib 2.0.7, we should know what is the below level, below version of this URL lib. So what we are going to do, we will check with the PyPI website. Okay. URL. What is the version? It is asking. URL lib 3. You have to go to the release history. 223, right? 207. Now it is installed with the latest version of this particular library is 2.2.3 with the compatibility of the Python version 3.13.0. Now which version we are using? We are using 3.6.2. That's why it is not compatible with the latest version. So we are using the 2.0.7. While installing itself, in the sense when we give the command pip install request or pip install URL library 3, it is going to check which versions of the Python has been installed already into the laptop. Then it will check what is the highest compatibility of the library for the compatibility with the Python. Then that type of version is going to be installed in your Python environment. Again, if you want a modification, in the sense you can't go higher version of the particular library, you can downgrade of the particular library, because the Python is going to be extract all the library to the highest compatibility versions, not the lowest. Now what we are going to do is, we are trying to install the below versions of this particular URL lib 3, below 207. We'll check it out which version is available below 207. Below 207 we are having many more versions, 206, 2.0.5, 2.0.4, like that. Okay, so we will try to execute, we'll try to install 202. No. OpenSSL. So this type of problems will come continuously. It will take more time to get the conflict between the different type of libraries and the Python versions. Okay, so it will take more time. Again, I will try to sort it out. Meanwhile, we will try to execute one more program is left with the A. What is this A? A.py. No module named Flask. Pip Flask. So when I am giving this command, as I said before, it will check the what is the versions of the Python it is already installed in the laptop, I mean in the Python environment. Then it will check the highest compatibility version with the Flask. Then that is going to be installed with the particular Python. If you want to manually install the some different type of versions, then you can go to the directly PyPy website. There you can find the exact command and exact versions of the particular library. You can copy paste into the command prompt. So this is the manual installation. Here we are not at all giving any versions. Check it out here. What is my command? Here I am not at all giving any version here. Pip install Flask. Flask may having 5 versions, 10 versions, 20 versions, compatible versions with the limited compatibility with the 3.6.2, limited compatibility with the 3.7.0, highest compatibility with the 3.13.0. Here the major problem with the Python is whatever the versions of this particular library or whatever versions of your program code has been executed, has been developed, you have to use that type of version of the Python only. Otherwise, it is not at all going to execute. Why? In the sense there is a conflict of the different compatibility issues in between the Python versions and in between the versions of the different type of libraries. Like that. So what is the Flask version? Okay, what is the Flask version we installed? And in the next video I will explain more about this, because you will get more confusion, because till now we run many more programs now. In the next video I will explain you in detail. Try to execute this program. No module name torch. Okay. Try to install the torch. Torch is having many more capacity, 162 MB. I should give this a file name with the application, what is the basic coding of this particular library. Otherwise I am not at all going to remember all the programs. No? Maybe I missed 1 or 2 programs by giving the file names or application names. Unless otherwise we are going to execute, and that is torch vision also needed. Again, same problem here also. URL lib version 2.0 only supports URL lib v20 only supports currently. Okay, now this type of issues will come in the continuous program. In the next program I will try to solve these programs and I will explain to you in the coming videos. Okay, thank you.